Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to Motorsport Manager. We just got done racing at Phoenix. We have Doha in a little over 3 weeks. Let's look at the interview. Little goodie. Claim that your brakes. You know what, Arturo? You need to button it. That's what you need to do. I don't believe we'll sign Arturo for next season, so that doesn't matter. All right, let's get these cars repaired, like so. And we have some sponsor offers. We'll wait just a little bit more to get 3 offers a spot. That will be excellent indeed. Let's take a look at the parts here. We are improving the reliability on there, the performance on these. Is there anything else we can improve here for the reliability purposes? I mean, reliability's been good. Are there any parts that need upgrading? Well, those brakes seem, yeah, we're working on these brakes, but why we know those brakes? Oh, because they're full. Derp, I'm an idiot. All right, so that's full, that's full, that's full, that's full, that's full, that's full, and we're working on that. Okay, lowest reliability then, 80%. Yep, we're working on that. Well, I mean, 75%. Yeah. We could work on those the gearbox, which literally does nothing. It wouldn't be bad to keep, but I mean, we don't have any illegal parts. It doesn't matter. So we'll get that and then allocate. There we go. 1 day before the race. We could probably do a little bit more reliability on something else. The wings? Sure. Let's just work on the wings there. 1 day. Excellent. Let's continue on. Once this, once this race is over and we get Rio de Janeiro done, do we have sponsors? We do indeed. So let's take a look here. Now we run at a cost per race of $1.5 million in the hole. Upfront payment $1 million for 10. Upfront payment $500,000 for 8. So you are done. $450,000 upfront payment. $85,000. Do I take the $1 million? I think we do need to take the $1 million just to sort of pad us up for a few more races. That is lovely. La Roca is on board right there on the nose. Slot 6 here. An upfront payment of $1.6 million. We could do, $4 million, but I like the 1.6 to get us through the year, essentially. That 1.6 covers an entire race, and that will keep us afloat because we have 3 races to go, and we lose $1 million per. I mean, it's going to be close, but if we can get some good bonuses, that will be all well and good. Performance work is done. Reliability will be done soon. All right, so we're working on all of that, and literally there is nothing left to improve the performance of, so that will be fine. Yeah, just work on that reliability. Our fellow competitors in the GT Championship, Andrea is on a tear. That girl is on it for sure. All right, we need to scout some prospective drivers here, I think. Someone with... I mean, there's no drivers down here with potential at all. All right, let's see who... Let's scout the ones who are end of their contract this year. And there are a lot of them at the end of their contract this year. Whoops, nope, didn't mean to do that. Let's just scout them all. Maybe we can find a driver that will appeal to us in the grand scheme of things. Because there are a lot of butts open next year, that is for sure. Nope, stop clicking on the driver. All right, scouting department will be busy. Like so. And there's still plenty more to do. That should keep you guys busy all the way through next season, apparently. All right. Reliability work will be done. All right, and track practice. Arturo, there's an open slot at Tondela for a bit of practice. Oh God, Tondela? We're not even going to Tondela. Oh, yeah, we are. The last race of the season. Well, Arturo, sorry, it's not, I need you here because we're not spending $1 million for you to go run at a track. No, doesn't make any sense. All right. Factory is idle. Well, shoot. There you go, there you go, there you go. Just improve everything, because why not? All right, we are going to Doha. I will see you there. I will do the practice and qualify and be back with you for the race. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Doha race. And qualifying went as it usually does. Falco qualified 12th, Arturo 17th. Now, we don't need intermediate tires. I think it said a 0% chance of rain, so we don't need to worry about that. The question is, on our strategy, what are we going to do here? If we look at the setup, oh wow, all three excellence, nice. So we've got 24 laps in the tank with 29 laps. So that is a 3 section stint for Arturo, or do we want to have him do 2? Looking at these tires though, the softs will last 10 laps. So essentially that's what we'll be looking at. Mediums are 12 to 14, so not quite halfway. Let's see. Looking at the bonuses here, let me see our knowledge. So intermediate tires wear more slowly for Arturo. That's not going to be anything of use. We definitely want the race trim, and 5% performance increase on softs might be good for 3 soft stints. As far as, yeah, soft tires wear more slowly. With a performance increase. Race trim with softs wearing more slowly. I think that's what we could do. As of now, it looks like we sort of want to space them out a little bit. The fuel in Arturo will bring back to like, let's see, 12 laps. Let's do 15 and 15. That way we can get a hold of whatever strategy we need to. We can afford to push the engine a bit, and then we can adjust on the fly. All right, so the first row qualifiers will be all set up. Oh, I didn't push and overtake, and then keep neutral and overtake. All right, Falco, in you go. Don't get caught on the bottom like that, man. There you go, make some moves. Definitely jostling for position here. I like the fact that Arturo's tires can wear more slowly. He can afford to push them, and since Falco is our fastest, it should be looking good for that 9th place finishing bonus. Even Arturo is starting to make a push here. Let's push him just a little bit to get right there in the sweet spot with those tires. A lot of fastest laps. Arturo looking down to the inside as well as Falco. We've got some drivers pushing their ERS behind us. We can basically block those guys. That was a wasted move. Our ERS is charging up, and I know for next year's car, if ERS is still a thing, I'll look forward to more recharge rate. That way our drivers can really use it. So Falco is holding on fairly decently. The tire temperature is starting to get up just a touch. We'll be looking for about lap 10 or so to make some moves. We'll go neutral there for Falco. There you go, make some moves there, Falco. I'm encouraged that we're right here amongst the lead pack. We'll sort of do what the leaders do. We'll keep an eye out for them. But Falco's soft tires can last a whole lot longer. We've got 3/4 of the tire left, and we're really starting to push. I think that is going to be good to have Falco do a split 3, like a 2-stop, 3 separate segments, because our tires can definitely last. Falco might be able to actually go even further. 26 laps remaining here, 75% wear. And now we're starting to get into the cars that qualified up front, and they could not switch their tires. So Falco, you can actually conserve, my man. All right, so we're about 6 laps away from that perspective pit stop. I'll pit Arturo first. Jeez, Arturo, calm down, man. But I mean, he's holding on. All things considered, Arturo is keeping up. Falco with the boost, outstanding. Halfway through this stint, and yeah, we're at 69% tires and 54%. Arturo is going to have to come down first. So far, so good, though. I'm feeling pretty good. He's got the best tires in this group. Pernette is kind of in that same strategy. I mean, we're passing these guys or making a move on a conserve strategy, not to boil the tires off. But old Arturo, he is pushing hard with that tire degradation there. Falco holding off the charge, literally, of 7th place white. In a white car. I don't know if he planned it that way, but more power to him. All right, so we need to start looking to pit soon. But I like this. I really like this indeed. These cars are starting to pit. That is outstanding. It's a little earlier than I anticipated, though. Falco does have the extra soft tires. You know what? Arturo, come on in. You have plenty of soft tires. Just sort of stick with these guys. 23 laps remaining. We'll split it in half. 12 and 12. Park condition is still good. We don't need a battery recharge. Nice balanced pit stop, if you please. So Arturo will be pitting sort of with his group. And with that tire degradation, it's easy to see. We'll just have him push the new tires for now. A mistake on the tire. There you go, Arturo. 9-second loss. I'll tell you, if anything bad ever happens, it happens with Arturo. All right, so Falco is going to stay out a bit. Looks like these cars in front of him are pitting. I kind of want to push this a little bit more. Go ahead and push up there, Falco. Make up some speed around these guys. The cars in front of us still are not pitting yet. I need to keep Falco out as much as I can. Falco made it further in the qualifying, so I used up a few more soft tires than Arturo. So if we can preserve these tires a bit, we'll be okay. Especially if they're all pitting here. I can really have a couple good hard laps to push. Tell you what, Falco. Yep, go ahead and push. Get those passes done, and we will be in the lead. I know you're going through them, but you need to push as hard as you can. We'll be pitting at the end of lap 10. Arturo is making the moves there, going through the tires. All right, conserve. Arturo is the absolute worst when it comes to tire preservation, that is for sure. But with Falco out here all alone, I want him to really push hard. And then the next time past pit road will be on. Here we go, and pit next time by Falco for those soft tires. 20 laps to go, so we'll put 13 in the tank to give you some pushing power. And a nice balanced pit stop. Do not screw this up. All right, so Falco and Pernette are basically on the same strategy here. 9 seconds to that leader, though. I'm sure we're giving up some here. But, I mean, if it's a clean pit stop, we'll come out, you know, in the middle of that group. We're only 0.2 seconds off the pace. When Falco comes out, just have a neutral approach to it. Falco is still, or Arturo is still burning up his tires like crazy. That is nuts. Here we come down for our stop. All right. Fuel in, fuel in, fuel in. Fuel is good. Tires are on. Good concentration there. And Falco with the boost right off. We're still ahead of our sponsor objective. And these guys are running medium tires, so we don't even really have to push to make up ground on these guys. That's pretty comforting. You do you, Falco. And Arturo isn't that far behind, but he is sort of off pace with these tires. He's conserving, but I mean, he's within spots for sure. If he can get around some of this traffic, it would definitely be to his benefit. Yeah, Falco's not even really pushing. I think with 5 laps in this stint, lap 15, I'll really start to push the car and see if we can get around these guys. I'm feeling pretty good about this strategy for Falco. Maybe a top 3 for us? Falco needs to get in there and pass this guy. No, you don't need to back off, Arturo. Although it probably wouldn't hurt to back off a bit, sort of see how the race plays out. Arturo is in the middle of all these people, and I would like to see when they pit. So we're passing one there on pit road. Falco is still holding strong in 5th. Got 4th right in front of him. Actually probably slowing him down, but everyone around us is on medium tires except us. We're sort of sitting in the catbird seat here. I really like where we are. Falco's sort of holding his own. Arturo is here, and I don't see anyone else trying to pit. So we're at a 15 lap segment now. That's a 2-stop 7 and 7. Might not be too bad if we can run one more lap on Arturo. How's Falco doing? Getting past for 6th. Well, it's time to turn up the wick there, Falco. Push as hard as you can, get under him, and drive away if you don't mind. Go for broke there, buddy. And I think he can even catch up to the car in front of him here, especially since he's on worn medium tires. Yeah, now that you're around those guys, go to a push setting. And Arturo, you will be coming in this time if you please. We have enough softs to do a 7 and 7. Let's put in 10 in the tank. Don't need a recharge. Nice balance. Pit stop. No! Don't cancel. Fresh tires. 10 laps in the tank. No park condition. No battery recharge. Easy strategy here. All right, Arturo. Things are looking good. I'll go ahead and turn you up to a push attack here. And our boy Falco, he's catching up to 3rd. He seems to be burning up through those tires. Let's go neutral. This guy's on sort of the same tire strategy as we are. But we need 4 more laps out of Falco to do one more stop. Geez, 5th is just on a tear. All right, Arturo with a good pit stop. He's got 10 in the tank. Let's go ahead and push the engine as much as we can. And Falco is going to be our guy, as per usual, being the #1 driver. I mean, we're right here on the heels of 4th. Really no need to push. But, I mean, we do have 3 laps left in this run. Well, 4 laps left. Go ahead and push there just a little bit, Falco. And probably next time by, I'll just tell him to outright attack. These one-stoppers are certainly interesting. All right. Arturo, you can go neutral. We don't want to burn those tires up. And he's within shouting distance of a top 15. Falco's holding strong. I like this. All right, Falco. With 3 laps to go, definitely push those tires as much as you can, good sir. Push hard. get past these guys, use the boost if you can. And we'll run strong for the next 3 laps. Once we pit on lap 20, we'll be okay. I'll dial back to high just to make sure that we save up enough fuel for sure. He's really driving into those turns. I like it. Arturo looks to be in a good battle. Nice. All right, Arturo, I believe you can stay there for the next few laps. Falco is honing in on 4th pretty well. This guy's on old medium tires, for crying out loud. I know you can get him. All right, coming around to lap 20 this time by. My tire deg is bad. You're on conserve, man. How's the weather? Yep, Doha, no chance of rain. We can stay on the slick tires. All right, Falco, come in this time, if you please, for your final set of softs. 9 laps remaining. We'll go 12 in the tank so you can push. Nice balanced pit stop. Push hard, Arturo. Overtake mode if you can. And then it'll just be up to Arturo to make some moves. Okay, Arturo, we want 7 laps to go, so you need 2 more laps on your tires. I think we can attack and get 2 laps out of them. The 3-stop strategy probably isn't the best for us. But here comes Falco down pit road. This will be your last stop of the race here, Falco. We want it nice and clean. Plenty in the tank. Good pit stop. Let's get off pit road and push what we got. That was super quick. Get away from these guys, please. And actually, I don't think we need to push the tires. We could go into a push or a neutral standpoint to catch these guys on old tires for sure. But definitely push the fuel. Now Arturo is a few laps away from pitting here. No, you're not going to conserve, because at the end of this lap, you'll be coming down pit road. There we go. Pit for your soft tires. We want 9.5 laps in the tank. That's good, that's good, that's good. Nice balanced. Go. You're coming in this time, Arturo. Hopefully others will be on this same strategy as well. But for Falco, we're waiting for all of these guys to pit, and he is definitely within a position to pass all these guys if he can. Looks like Lay right behind us is on a very similar strategy. His tires are a little bit better, but I think ours is going to stay under us for longer. That's my hope. We could always push harder if we need to. Looks like we're going to pass a few cars on pit road here. Lay may be the car to beat here. That may be the leader when it's all said and done. We want to sort of preserve our tires until about 5 laps to go. Then I think we're going to really push. So next time by, I'll tell Falco to turn it up. And Arturo come out 17th. He's only a few seconds behind the cars in front of him, and he is just going to go for broke here on these tires, give it everything he's got. All right, Falco, go ahead and attack if you please. This may be... I know tire temps are high. Matter of fact, you know what? You're not catching them. Just go on neutral, preserve them for another lap or so. I mean, we are right there, and it looks like a few more guys are going to have to pit. NATO is right in front of us. I know your tire deg is bad, but hold on to it. Push what you got. All right, just go neutral then. He's 6 seconds behind, no real reason to really push, and we've got a retiree. Well, that's all well and good. Tire temperatures have skyrocketed, though. Plenty of grip on the track. Coming around to lap 26, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Falco, just push what you got from here on out. We'll be okay. We've got 6 laps left in the tank, 4 is remaining. We can run the engine as hard as possible. We need to catch up 3 seconds to Lay, and Okimoto is on pit road. That'll be a position made up for us. 0.2 off the pace. Now that looks like the strategy that they've sort of set themselves in, and Olin is just way too quick. So we have to hold off Higgins and Okimoto on fresh tires, and then Sellier has to pit again. We should reach our sponsor objective, but it's just going to be tough whether or not we make up any positions here. If one of these guys in front of us was to retire, that would be good. All right, we're dropping into 7th. Fresher tires are behind us, and fresh mediums are 15 seconds behind us. I mean, I'm telling Falco to push as hard as he can here. The sponsor objective is still within reach, but these fresh tires are all around us. Look at Arturo making a move. He's a bit behind the car in front of him, but I mean, he is chugging along well. A lot better for the Constructors' Championship. And Falco is burning up those tires. Maybe an extra pit stop would have been good at the front. But yeah, Falco's got a 20-second lead on this guy. I don't know if he's going to pass him. I'll just tell him to push. Save the tires just a little bit. Oh no, it's the last lap. You got to go. You have got to go, Falco. Get everything you can get out of this. Use your juice. Use whatever wily techniques you have to get around him. Yeah, tires are bad. I don't think we're going to get around him. Just nurse it home there, Falco. You will be okay in 8th. How's Arturo? Coming around, and I think this is going to be the finish of the race for him because he was lapped. I think it's a minute 20. There we go, finish. So 8th and 13th. Much better than the ye old 20th places that we kept getting here. So we were okay. We had the right idea. It's just they went on medium tires. We went soft. See, that's what the leader did. He just had a much faster car when it was all said and done. I'm looking forward to next season, though. We can get off on the right foot, I think. Oh, demoted 2 places. Crap. Well, if he finished, right in front of us, we would have jumped a bit. But Falco with 13 points, Arturo with 8. So Falco is now 14th in the driver's standings. He can make up another spot here. And the constructors were up to 7th. We passed the Yuma race team. Now, I don't know if we're going to pass Orleans, but that's much better than we thought. All right, so a productive race day indeed. We got our sponsor objectives, so 400 extra grand, well, 225 extra grand in the bank, which I am certainly not complaining. And if memory serves, there may be another primary sponsorship opportunity here. That should improve Falco's morale a bit. Yeah, look at that, 24.5. And, okay, so Falco is still improving a little bit. The relationship with the mechanic changed a bit. Marketability went up just a touch. Outstanding. So 1.3 million. Ouch. So we need... we're coming in by the skin of our teeth. With 2 races to go, we're going to go in the hole just a little bit. I think what I can do is... Let me take a look at my sponsors. 1 race. Yes, so we will look and hope for a big payout in our 1 race to sort of scoot us across the finish line. Kyuchi Akimoto, not a bad driver. He has a 4 out of 5 star potential, and we have some mail to answer. But we have Beijing which top speed, acceleration, and high-speed corners is crucial, and we've got a good engine, I think. Acceleration, maybe not. And then Tondela, where top speed is useful. So our engine is going to come into play the next 2 events, but 2 races to go in the season, 2 more episodes, and then we get to do the off-season stuff. But that's going to do it for me in this episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Motorsport Manager. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Motorsport Manager video. Take care.